The Círio de Nazaré is one of the most moving experiences I've ever had, and whenever I think about it, I realize how anyone, including international tourists, can take part in this grand celebration. I went to Belém, in Pará, specifically for the Círio, which takes place annually on the second Sunday of October. From the moment I arrived in the city, I knew I was about to experience something unique. Getting to Belém was an adventure in itself. For those traveling from the United States, the journey usually includes a connection in São Paulo or Rio de Janeiro, as there are no direct flights to the city. The Valdecans airport is well organized, and the warm hospitality of Pará begins the moment you arrive. I made sure to plan everything in advance, especially accommodations, because during the Círio, the city fills up with pilgrims and tourists. I was lucky to find a great place to stay near the Basílica Santuário de Nazaré, the heart of the celebrations. Participating in the Círio takes some preparation, but it's worth every effort. From the beginning of October, the city starts to transform. One of the most special moments I experienced was the Romaria Fluvial, which happens on Saturday morning. I joined other faithful aboard a boat to follow the procession across the waters of the Baía do Guajará. Seeing the image of Our Lady of Nazaré being carried on a beautifully decorated boat, surrounded by a fleet of vessels filled with people singing and praying, was magical. The moment the boat carrying the image came close was breathtaking. It felt as if the faith of the people overflowed, merging with the movement of the waters. Another place that left a deep impression on me was the Casa de Plácido. I visited this space, which is more than just a support point. It's a symbol of hospitality. There, I saw pilgrims resting after long journeys. It's touching to see how the Círio's organization ensures everyone feels cared for. I, too, felt welcomed, as if I were part of a huge family united by devotion to Our Lady of Nazaré. I was also deeply moved when I saw the rope, one of the great symbols of the Círio. Carried by thousands of faithful, it represents the bond between each person's faith and Our Lady. Walking near the main procession on Sunday was an unforgettable experience. The streets were filled with a sea of people, with prayers, chants, and tears of emotion. I saw elderly people, children, entire families, all connected by a sense of hope and gratitude. When I finally touched the rope, I felt as though I was handing over all my worries to Our Lady. It was a moment of profound spiritual renewal. During my stay, I also took the opportunity to explore the local culture. I tasted traditional dishes like pato no tucupi and tacacá, which were absolutely delicious. The fair's artistic performances and the city's vibrant energy made me feel even more connected to this tradition. If you're thinking about attending the Círio de Nazaré, I recommend planning your trip well in advance. Make sure your passport is up to date, and for those traveling from the United States, remember that Brazil has reinstated its tourist visa requirement. Arriving a few days before the second Sunday of October is ideal to enjoy the preliminary festivities, such as the trasladação, and prepare for the main event. Participating in the Círio de Nazaré was, without a doubt, one of the most transformative experiences of my life. I returned home with a lighter heart and a new perspective on faith, unity, and solidarity. It's not just a religious celebration, it's a manifestation of love and hope that connects people from all over the world. If you've never been, trust me, it's an experience that will stay with you forever.